Hey everybody,
hey
welcome to another episode of the Couples Chronicles, a very special episode, episode 7, the number of completion. So with this one, we want to give you a different piece of us. We've given you a little bit of insight as to who we are. We've given you some witty banter. We've given you some scriptures to let you know that we have faith. We're a couple that prays together. In this one, we're going to educate you about the modern mindset. Some of the small-mindedness and pettiness in the modern dating scene.
Yes.
And
from a woman and a male perspective of it. And I can give, from both standpoints to how they're coming and
pause.
He paused me. But yeah, so it's really this one is really straight to the point, and we're gonna just dive in deep in this one.
But yeah, no, we're just, seriously though, as we've said in other episodes, she comes from a 2-parent household. So she's seen the dynamic of marriage with her parents having been together for over 30 years, how a man is supposed to treat a woman, how a woman is supposed to treat a man in a loving and God-fearing relationship.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And when there's children involved, how the parenting goes and all of those things. So a lot of that stuff has been lost on the generation, and it's not their fault solely. The generation prior to them was supposed to instill this in them, and grandma prior to them was supposed to instill this to them. But there's been a huge disconnect with television, media, certain movements.
Yes.
And certain systems, advertising and all of that stuff. It all plays in, whether you believe it or not. It all ties in. So this has been a systematic ploy to weaken the family structures and weaken the nuclear families, get the fathers out of the household, and Satan can start his divisiveness. So this is nothing new under the sun. He's been playing the same trick since Adam and Eve. And we just want to give you our take on it and let you see some of the red flags and some of the thought process that are in error. And, hopefully you can have some fun with us, learn something, and hopefully help you with your relationships or some of your decision making for future relationships.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.
Great job.
Don't forget, please. We also want to know what you want to hear from us, what you want to talk about, what you want to come on our show. Come on, let us know. Come on board, and let's get to it.
Any videos that you want us to review, send them in. The email we'll put the email in the description. And you can send any videos that you would like to hear our insight on, any videos you would like to see us react to, whether they're funny, serious, anything involving intersexual dynamics, dating, feminism, the modern mindset, and hit that subscribe button, man. Share this video on your social media platforms. Help us get noticed. And leave your comments, thoughts, opinions, and ideas in the comment section. We'll always get back to you, man. We love engaging with you guys. We do this to help and try to inspire and bring back the loving, positive families again, because we need it in our brown and black communities, for sure. So let's get right into it.
Get into it.
Yeah, because we got another one for you.
And another one.
Guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Eddie.
Eddie, how old are you?
27.
And what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur. I own dry cleaners. So I have 2 dry cleaners. I'm working on a 3rd.
Okay. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
What he said was what he owned.
Basketball.
Okay.
I got a daughter. I really enjoy spending time with her.
Okay. How old is she?
Right now she's 2.
2. Alrighty. And what are some things you look for in a woman?
I just look for beauty. You know what I mean? I don't have a type. I just look for natural beauty. You know what I mean?
What are you supposed to look for? Ugliness?
I can just build with somebody. I'm looking for a partner.
Okay.
Nothing crazy.
Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
I'm looking for an Igor.
You can't communicate. You can't talk. You know what I mean? I hate but that bothers me a lot.
Yeah.
I look for somebody. That's it, honestly. Communication. Anything else we could work on.
Okay. Sounds good.
Communication you can't fix. You cannot fix communication.
Simple enough.
So
Listen,
we're not.
look, guys are not hard to please. Seriously. Look, we are some of the most simple creatures on the planet to please. We really, four things. Four things that we really ask for.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like, feed me, respect me,
Yes.
be loyal to me, but that should fall under respect. So really really me, respect me, and let me have some quiet time sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really simple. You know what I mean? Men don't really ask for much. Sorry, I just had to get that out there because people overcomplicate things. We think
because they think
way too much into things. Yeah.
Let's start here with your name and age. Jordan, 28.
I'm not gonna say the
Jordan,
fourth one.
Very
I think that one's self-explanatory.
And I don't like joggers. I'm just not into it. Like the little cuff at the end. Yeah, like I don't like that. I don't like that. Pants? Yeah. Aren't those cargo pants? They cuff at the end. They like joggers. I don't like that though. But you cute though. You handsome.
So
Someone that's your type.
because of the cuff on his pants, he doesn't qualify to date you.
Let's go over here.
Wow.
Your name and age.
I'm Arlea. I'm 25.
Arlea, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because I feel like I didn't really get a description on what you want. I feel like
So ask a question.
Yeah, descriptive and describe that type of woman that I'm looking for. And for you, you were just a little bit bland with the answer.
I mean, I know what I'm looking for, but I don't want to block a blessing. You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
So
Yeah, see?
whatever I find, I want to build with, I want to learn, you know what I mean? We can get to know each other. Like, I don't want to just don't want to put it out there. I'm looking for love. So
I do like how open you are. That's a really great thing.
appreciate it.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
She pretty. I told you I don't have a type. Like, I just look for beauty. You're a beautiful woman.
I gotta start asking, and is she beautiful to you? All right, thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Like they say, you don't want to block a blessing.
Want to block it back
You
because you never know.
You're handsome.
He's
you're
looking
very
for marriage. He's
soft-spoken.
not looking
I
for
feel like you're
something
a sensitive guy.
superficial.
But the Air Forces,
He doesn't care what you
I
look
just feel
like. He's
that's
looking
on
for the
casual
character
things,
of the
like not a
person.
dating scene. I wouldn't go with Air Forces.
So you popped your balloon because of his sneakers.
Yeah.
All right.
He's coming on the show. Like you was supposed to mean.
It's unique, beautiful to you.
She cool. She cool.
What are
You pretty.
What are you supposed to do, Reed?
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
I'm Finesse. I'm 26.
Okay. Finesse, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I popped my balloon because beautiful was a very broad statement. We're all beautiful women up here. And I felt like you could have been a little more specific in what you were looking for in a beautiful woman.
Reply to that.
I mean, beauty is beauty. That's what I'm looking for. Beauty comes in light skin, dark skin, tall, short, fat. You know what I mean? It comes in everything. So I'm not going to block a blessing. Like I said, I'm looking for beauty.
Yeah, it was more of physical attraction that you're looking for, not so much mental. And I'm an intellect, so that's
I'm a PhD.
What do you think a man looks at first? What do you think? What do you think a man when a man looks at you? What do you think he looks at first?
I'll tell you right now because I'm a man.
What do you look at first, babe? What do you look at when you first see a woman?
First, it's your appearance. I have to be physically attracted to you. Okay? Men are visual creatures. You've heard people say that for the longest.
Yes.
We're visual creatures.
Yes.
Okay? Men fall in love with their eyes. Women fall in love with their ears. We fall in love with what we see. Y'all fall in love with what y'all hear.
What we hear, yes.
Which is why women wear makeup and men lie.
Yeah.
But no, seriously.
Yeah.
The first thing is physical attraction. We look at you. If you're appealing on the eyes, you're easy on the eyes, we like to look at you, then we'll take the time to get to know you. We'll ask questions, ask to take you on a date, ask to spend some time with you, get to know you, whatever the case may be. But the first initial attraction is visual. So yes, looking for beauty, and then we can build from that. Why? because we want to have handsome, healthy children. If I'm handsome and she's beautiful, odds are we're going to make outstanding looking kids.
Yeah. Yes.
It's not rocket science, folks.
I just wanted to hear him out, but I just.
You didn't even give me a chance.
I heard you. I just didn't feel the energy. I'm big on energy. So yeah.
What's the energy?
You're big on energy, but
So what do
you're
you mean?
He's
very
born for
down,
beauty.
Yeah.
Like I bring a lot to the table.
very extra.
So I have more than beauty. You know. So I
But
just
you
I was
just
looking
don't
for
feel
more.
the energy.
Yeah.
You're not putting that out.
So-
yourself.
Share a reasonable book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know, but like
Wow.
I say I bring beauty. You're not bringing much. So it's like an
I mean,
exchange.
so you want me to be a little bit more specific with you?
It's
I'm
okay.
looking for. I'm about to say I could be a little bit more specific. If anybody else want to hear, I could be a little bit more specific.
Y'all could ask the question.
That's what I'm looking for, and I'm looking for to build. I'm looking for a partner. I'm looking for somebody who just want to listen. Somebody who also want to tell me about what she got going on. Somebody who's goal oriented. I'm looking for somebody who just want to get better and grind and create generational wealth for a beautiful family.
Now you describe it.
Right.
Yeah.
You could have asked before you popped your
Well, we do
balloon.
have 2 ladies left.
He said
Go ahead and ask
communication.
the lady.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to say something.
Listen, they didn't even listen to what even
She
he
just
even
popped
said.
her balloon.
We'll ask her the question then.
Oh, where you from? And what are you looking for on this show?
Okay, start over here first. Your name and age.
Now, he's multiple times he has said he don't want to block a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Now he just told you he's looking for someone to build with, build generational wealth, have a beautiful family,
Mm-hmm.
grow and grind and build together.
Yep.
That's what men want. Most men want to find a partner, want to have kids to carry on their bloodline, their lineage, their last name.
Mm-hmm.
But men are so tired of finding out that the kid they've been raising for 13 years isn't theirs.
Oh.
Or getting divorced and losing half of everything or everything that they've
Everything,
worked
yeah.
their whole life for. To find out that this woman was with them with an ulterior motive the entire time and never loved them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Men are tired of that. And I'm sure there's things women are tired of too. I can't speak to those because I'm not a woman. I can only speak to the things that I know and see men go through and, you know, have gone through myself. But, you know, men are tired of that stuff. And this young man right here obviously has a relationship with God.
Yeah.
And while it may look like this was a failed attempt, right? He's going to continue to grind and be on his mission and continue to build and turn himself into the man that women will chase.
Yeah.
Okay. And all of these women popping the balloon right now, that's actually God saving this man from bad situations. So
yeah, and I know women too to speak on. Yeah, women are tired of different things what men are doing, but every man is not the same, just like every woman is not the same either. But it's about always, like I keep on this saying, I've been drilling this since our first episode about communication and listening before we be quick to judge and we quick to get into things or whatever. Just listen, because you can see all red flags. You know what I'm saying? Not even start not see our red flags, but hear our red flags and what people are doing. You know, in the beginning. If you ask the proper questions in the beginning, you find out everything. You know what I'm saying? You find out everything, and that's in the beginning. That's in the beginning stage of any relationship that you're going to get into. If you ask the proper questions, if you don't even know the proper questions to ask, come on now, read a book. Read. You know what I'm saying? Read it. It's in the book. It's in the book. So read.
They don't want that book no more.
I'm Tiana. I'm 23. So I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I am just like, our goals align for sure. So I'm looking for pretty much the same thing as you, like a life partner. Somebody to grow with and build with. I'm young, but I think I'm very mature.
Because he said generational wealth, our goals align.
Like, I'm looking for the same thing. Okay. We'll be back. Let's go see.
She
what
just said our goals align.
Yeah.
All right, your name and age and my gender, Poppy.
Okay, so we so
Shelly, I'm 24. I'll be 25 next month. I end up popping my balloon because I'm just not like sexually attracted. I'm like very like my man, and I just don't feel like I'll be like, oh, my man. I know that sounds a little explicit, but I was just thinking about it. I was hearing you out, had great responses. I love communication. I think I love that you are open as far as like you don't have deal breakers. You're like trying to see and build with someone because I feel like the dating pool, people just exit people out for everything. But I was just like, dang, I don't see myself like crawling in bed and yeah. So sorry.
So, is she someone that you would approach?
You cool. I wouldn't approach.
Okay.
Be cool. Pretty sure.
I'm curious why you wouldn't approach.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't approach.
So why was it
I don't
okay for you to reject him? He didn't ask you why,
Yeah.
but now you need an explanation.
So a combo.
I mean,
The combo, yeah, they ain't. Yeah. He's in the combo, yeah.
I know you got popped, and I get clout off of me. But, all right.
Prime example.
See?
Women can't handle rejection.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, you reject him, he's calm and cool.
Yeah.
The minute he rejects you,
I think
oh,
you have,
it's a
a
problem.
on your shoulders. You have a good business plan for yourself. Good
Did she
career.
just say that line?
You're handsome. I just don't think that you're like I don't think we would align.
So you just contradicted yourself.
Yeah,
You
like
just
what
said,
So I'm not very like attracted to you like initially, but you are very handsome. I feel like maybe like with time I could become like I could grow feelings for you, but like just not right now.
Oh.
So in the
Is
beginning-
she someone you'd approach if you saw her out?
Is she cool? I approach her. Yeah. I don't know. Sure.
Yeah, I would definitely probably like give you like I would probably talk to you, get to know you more, but I feel like we don't have enough to go off of.
the other girl whispered in her ear
Yeah.
to get her,
But
right,
you
most like
definitely
get
are
her
a
balloon back.
well-considered man. You're handsome. You are
Yeah.
going in the right path in life. So I applaud you for that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
You know what's crazy? She is
All
the
right, well,
exact type
that's
of
all the
woman
balloons popped, unfortunately.
She-
but
she's
we
the
thank you for
exact
coming
type of
on.
woman
Let's give it up for him, ladies.
that will keep on going to the bar and keep on going to the club and keep on going out on date night until the drinks are no longer free.
Mm-hmm.
Until she's not allowed to enter into these parties for free anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And when her looks start to fade, and then she's gonna start looking for one of these guys, a nice guy, to come in and be her knight in shining armor when she's been overlooking them for most of her life.
Yeah.
And then when it's almost time for menopause, and you got a house full of pets and antidepressant medicine,
Okay.
you'll be on TikTok saying, "Where have all the good men gone?"
But I have noticed, and we're only 7 episodes in, that a lot of these women are feeding off each other.
Oh, they're hive-minded.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like one person popped the balloon, and you looking down here, oh girl or whatever, and you pop your balloon. But so you pop your balloon because somebody else popped their balloon. If you really like this man or what, you should have kept your balloon popped. Not even this particular episode, but the episodes we have previously reviewed.
One little known fact is that women have ego, and that's what this is. If it's a competition with y'all, and I know you might not want to say this. I don't know, if y'all are willing to let this cat out the bag, but that's how women one up each other. It's like, my man has a better job than your man. My man is more handsome than your man. My man is more physically fit than your man, right? Like, they don't say it verbally, but that's the competition.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like, that's the competition. But the thing about that too is like,
So if one woman finds him unattractive, then she's gonna be like, "Oh, I can't be with him."
Yeah.
Now, if everybody finds him attractive, then she finds him attractive.
Yeah.
It's like a guy, okay, won't get no attention from women. Pop up in the same circles with a wedding ring on, and watch how these women start flirting with you.
Yeah.
Because no woman wants a man that no other woman wants. Every woman wants to feel like she has the best man. Which is why you must build yourself up, young man.
Mm-hmm.
All you young fellas, I need y'all to listen. Focus in your early years on your career, your future, building yourself up. Become the type of man that women want to chase.
Mm-hmm. And young ladies, please. I know certain situations happen or whatever, but if you stick to what the godly word says and staying pure in yourself, and you will find everything that you need. Young ladies, man, I'm telling you, you can still have date, you can still date and have a good time and everything too, but give yourself to everybody in here and there. You're bringing your value down. You know what I'm saying? So, because a man
spiritually,
yeah. Because when it's time for you to be ready to settle down and find your soulmate or find your significant other that you're looking for, it's going to be hard for you to find and find and bond with that person that you really want to be with, because you have already given yourself to so many already that now it's like, okay, hey, I'm ready to be by myself.
Ooh. There's a reason that the scriptures say, be careful about letting everybody put hands on you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Familiar spirits.
Yeah.
Now, if that can happen just from somebody laying hands on you, how much more does it happen when you hop from bed to bed to bed? Mm-hmm. That's more than just laying hands on you.
Mm-hmm. Like I mentioned in the other episode,
that is a spiritual thing anyway.
Yeah.
Right? It has a spiritual connotation because it's something that is supposed to be preserved for marriage. Mm-hmm. So if you're doing that multiple times with multiple people, you're taking on familiar spirits and their DNA is overriding you. Mm-hmm. So if you have multiple different genetic codes trying to override you genetically, scientifically, this is a fact.
Because I said other episode, I said it takes 27 years for one man's
DNA to be wiped clean from your physical body.
So 27 years.
So if you've had like 5 partners physically, you wonder why people end up bipolar and all of this stuff. Multiple personalities fighting over control of your vessel. Mm-hmm. Now think about how that sounds.
Yeah.
Your vessel.
Your vessel, yeah.
Because your vessel is supposed to house your spirit, and you're supposed to keep your temple clean so that the Holy Spirit can come and abide with you.
Yeah.
Man, look.
And it's not and then let me say this too, real quick before we get off of here. It's not saying that yes, you might have multiple partners, but God loves you still the same. He loves you still the same, but you know what I'm saying, like we always say, you have to repent and go to him.
Acts 2:38.
Yes. Because he, you know what I'm saying, he sees, or he already know who he made already. He already know who he made already. Yeah. So if you going to him humbly and to him and saying, hey, Lord, forgive me, and get into that book and read in that book, it's all that can be changed. But you have to get in that book. You have to repent. You have to pray. You have to stay in the word. You have to stay prayed up.
And listen, we're not saying we're perfect.
Oh, no. Right?
Oh, we've all made mistakes. Yeah. We've all been young. We've all had certain desires. We've all rebelled a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, we're all human.
Yes.
Right? But what you need to remember is that your flesh is contrary to your spirit.
The spirit, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What your spirit knows is right, your flesh will not always do. This is why you have to edify yourself by spending time with the Most High every day, by devoting time to fasting and praying, by not forsaking the assembly of thy brethren, by praying for God to remove the scales from your eyes so that you can understand the scriptures, right? And then you go from drinking milk to actually eating the meat of the scriptures and writing them on the tablets of your heart. And then you go from not being a hearer of the word, but a doer.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And you end up becoming what the scriptures describe as what you're supposed to be. You're striving to be.
Yeah.
Right?
It's an everyday journey. It's an everyday journey for us. It's an everyday journey for
For
us.
everybody.
For everybody.
You should be growing and learning every day.
So it's not like something I can just go in here and it's like I said before.
Oh, I've mastered Christianity in 3 years. I'm a black belt in Bible. No, like it's
what my boy say, Gino say, get into the Bible.
Get back to Bible. Yeah.
Get back to Bible. So I mean, we're not gonna hold you. Yeah.
Shout out to the First Church of Jesus Christ, Truth of God.
Pastor Gino,
yeah. But we're gonna get out of here, man. It's late. We just wanted to give you some insight on that. Let that sit on your brain and let you roll that around for a little bit and ponder on some of the methods and practices that we are doing that we should not be doing. We need to get back to courting each other and learning each other and becoming friends and having the real conversations. What is your religious background? What do you want out of life? What are your future plans? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you have any goals written down? What is your game plan to attaining those goals? What is your time frame? You know what I mean? These are conversations that you need to have when you're trying to build a life with somebody. So before you go giving your body to someone, because that's the most intimate part of you, these conversations need to have. You know what I mean? You need to have these discussions. You need to meet the parents. You need to see if they're from a 2-parent household. Is there childhood trauma there? Was their parents divorced 4 or 5 times? Is there a repeat history that you see, a reoccurring, is there a common denominator, as I said earlier? But we're gonna get out of here, man. Until next time, stay prayed up, stay loved up. God bless you, and we'll see you for episode 8. Cheers.